Hello, I'm Bob and welcome back to another Satisfactory video. It's been a while since I played Satisfactory since I've been preoccupied playing Mind Mogul. If you haven't seen that playthrough, make sure you do so. I don't know, go check out my channel or something. But yeah, today I don't know what we're gonna do. It's been a while and we have to get back into the rhythm of Satisfactory. So let's check what we're doing today. Well, might as well start with this milestone, and we already have everything we need, so let's just put them in and send this thing to space. Hello Ada, been a while.
Milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly the 2 new project parts. The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of Project Assembly. You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
That's good. Manufacture. Crafts 3 or 4 parts into another part. Wow. Okay, well. Things are gonna get complicated, aren't they? Yay. And I'm pretty sure the computers are gonna need circuit boards, which we have not made. We don't have a factory running for that, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult. And heavy modular frames. Well, we've unlocked all of that, so let's see what they require. Circuit boards need that and plastic. Ooh. That's gonna be difficult. Okay, let's see what computers need. Oh no. Plastic, cable, and circuit boards. Huh. Okay. Wow. That's gonna need a lot of things. Oh no. All of these things need a lot of things and I'm kind of scared. I thought unlocking all this stuff was a lot, but now we have to craft them, which is way worse than unlocking them. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Where to start? Where to start? So my idea for right now is to build. We're gonna build a big area right here. That's purely gonna be for smelting stuff, like copper and iron. Why? I don't know. Just cause. We're kind of wasting a lot of resources right now, and those wasted resources are bad. For every factory we make, we kind of use 1 node per factory or more, depending if it's enough or not. And we don't really use all the resources. We kind of just let them go to waste. So my plan is to just have all the nodes connect to one place, and then this place is gonna smelt it all, and then we're just gonna divide it wherever it needs to go. I don't know if it'll work or anything like that, but hopefully it does. So we're gonna stop progressing through the milestones and just focus on making separate factories to build one thing. Like here, I'm gonna build an area where we're just gonna focus on converting the iron ore or whatever ore into ingots, and hopefully it works. I don't know if it will, but for that I'm gonna use blueprints. I'm gonna use a blueprint for the floor and for smelters and such, just so I could copy and paste them. Save it, confirm, clear blueprint. And now we're gonna work on the smelting part. I kind of want the resources to come in through here. So what I'm gonna do is put merger right here. And then I'll put the smelter. Right now I'm trying to set a level for all the the lift so they're the same height. And once I have that done, I'm just gonna put more lifts and connect them all. So let's get started. Okay, we've gone ahead and fixed some stuff, and now everything should be aligned. So now that that's fixed, let's just put this right here. Okay, now this should align with this, right? It does. That's where our stuff is gonna come in through. And this is where it's gonna come out of. Now that one aligns nicely with that, and this one aligns with this one. Alright, now that should be basically it done. Now we just gotta connect some miners and see if it works, and power actually. Let me just connect the all the way down there. No way it reached. I was not expecting it to reach. Alright, well, let's connect to miners. Okay, now that should bring the ore up. And this should start smell. No, it's not. We forgot to click this. Okay, now every single one of these should start smelting and bringing back the iron ore over here. To do what with it? I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do with this. So we have 6 smelters running, and each belt can transport, where is it? 480 resources. And we have 2 120, so that means we have 360 iron ore, I believe. So that means we could run another 6. So I'm gonna go do that now, and thankfully it's as simple as just putting down another blueprint like this. Just kidding, we don't have industrial beams, or do we? Okay, now we're gonna put another 6, just like so. And all we have to do is connect this like that, and this like that, and put all the recipes in. Okay, and that's our iron production done. Don't know what I'm gonna do next. Whoops, forgot to put record. But anyways, I've been testing. I kind of still don't understand how this works. We have 360 iron ore. Does that mean we can run 12 machines? I put more than 12 machines. I put 18 machines down there, and I don't know if they're all gonna stay working or not. Pretty sure they're not, because we're still missing ore. Yeah, I have no idea how this is gonna work. I'm gonna let these run for a bit more, and I'll come back and see what's going on. Okay, so I've gone ahead and connected those 2 miners too over here, but I don't know what that did exactly. I mean, most of these are idle because of the conveyors, and this one doesn't even have anything. Why? So I actually don't know what I'm doing, if y'all haven't realized, but we have a line of smelters smelting iron. What does that mean for us? I'm not quite sure. All I know is that right now this iron is going to be used to make rods and plates. So we're just going to make this same line but for constructors. So it should be something very similar like this. And this will basically be the same. I'm gonna put it about the same height. as we did the previous ones. There we go. That should be it. Now we save the blueprint. Save blueprint. And that should be everything we need. Now, let's hope it works. We're going to put this one number 7. And... oh no, I left the roof on. Alright, let's copy it over 20 billion times and see what that happens. 30, 30, 30. Actually, I'm gonna do 6 of these, and then the other side I'm gonna do 6, what's it called? 6, what do you call them? Rods. So 6 and 6. Okay, there we go. All the iron's being divided in between 12 constructors. 6 are making rods and 6 are making plates. Now, the real question is, what am I going to do with all these resources? Like I said, I was going to transport them around maybe. But how am I going to do that? Do I just make them all store up here? Yeah, well, this is actually like the first time ever that I'm actually lost in what to do next. Like, it's not that it's difficult. I'm just trying to think ahead of the game, you know? Because as we progress, we need more and more resources. And I don't think I could just make it all fit in one small factory. So I'm starting to think ahead, and that's why I decided to do this. But I didn't really think it through because I don't know how to actually do this. Like, this seems to be working fine for me. I don't know if it is or not. So maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I'm not. Let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, this is going to be the iron one. I'm going to make another one next to this one, which is going to have copper. And maybe I'll have another one next to this one, which is going to make a lot of concrete. I guess there's nothing left to do but to start putting down some smelters. Now we have to go to the second floor. Oh wait, I forgot we're using this floor to do that. Okay, so I have a plan. I'm gonna remove all of this and move it over here. Okay, let's do this. Okay, now I have to move it a little bit closer. So let me just move the storages over and that should be that. Okay, now we're gonna do the same except with just wires. So yeah, let's just copy this over, let's say, I don't know how many times, 3 times maybe? Okay, I still don't know what all of this is gonna do. I'm gonna be honest. But what I do know is that this will have to be brought up and stored in a storage container. Right here. There we go. Just like that, we are storing, what is this? Rods, plates, and copper wire. So yeah, all that's left to do is connect the miners. Oh yeah, and also bring this way. So without further ado, let's connect some copper. Okay, and just like that, we finished connecting 2 copper mines. I decided to use foundations and it kind of looked nice. So I'm probably going to go back and do the same with the iron just so it looks not as messy. And it looks a little bit more organized and stuff. So this is the final product. I don't know what I plan to do after they all get stored, but let me just walk you through. We have a bunch of smelters at the bottom. Not all of them are being used, but it's okay. Eventually, maybe they will or will not. Don't really know what I'm doing, so yeah. But anywho, up here we have plates, rods, and wire being made, and then it gets stored. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do afterwards, but I've seen people use railways to take this resource and put it somewhere else. So hopefully I do that. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. It's gonna be a little bit complicated, but hopefully I learn. And yeah, maybe next episode I'll add the limestone here. I was gonna do it today, but I kind of ran out of time, so yeah. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and this is Bob signing out.